Have you ever wondered what it really means to be delusional? The universe has led you here to explore this boundary between the known and the unfathomable, to probe the deep waters of the human psyche. When we hear the word delusional, we often feel a mixture of fascination and alienation. It is a term used in everyday and clinical contexts alike. In general, delusional describes a belief that differs greatly from the generally accepted reality, often accompanied by a stubborn refusal to accept alternative views, even when overwhelming evidence points against it. Psychologically, it is a belief that is deeply embedded in the psyche and significantly shapes a person's perception of the world around them. Now we come to a crucial distinction: the difference between a healthy self-perception and delusional beliefs. Healthy self-perception allows us to face challenges with a realistic optimism, to dream and to grow while keeping our eyes on the ground. Delusional thinking, on the other hand, leads us into a world where desire and reality merge in such a way that the illusions we create become indistinguishable from our reality. As we explore this fine line where delusion and reality blur, our journey takes us further into the psychological mechanisms of manifestation. Are you ready to delve deeper into the mysteries of how delusional thinking could be the secret of manifestation? Let's continue on this mystical path. The universe has led you here to explore a fascinating phenomenon: manifestation. Manifestation is the process by which our deepest beliefs and thoughts shape the reality around us. It is a powerful notion that our inner world can influence outer circumstances. Every thought, every belief acts like a seed that is sown into the field of the universe and has the potential to take root and grow in our physical world. Now we come to the fascinating relationship between manifestation and the placebo effect, another example of how strongly our expectations and beliefs can influence reality. The placebo effect occurs when people experience an improvement in their symptoms even though they have only received an ineffective remedy. This happens because they believe that they are receiving a real treatment. Similarly with manifestation, when we firmly believe that our desires will materialize, we begin to act and make choices in a way that makes this reality more likely. This discussion opens the door to a deeper realization of how powerful our thoughts really are. By learning to consciously control and positively direct our thoughts, we can not only change our own circumstances, but also have a far-reaching impact on the world around us. Are we ready to use this power responsibly and shape the world around us for the better? Let's continue walking this mystical path and explore the thin line between ambitious goals and delusional beliefs in the next chapter. Are you ready to lift this veil and discover the hidden truths behind it? The universe now leads us to a fascinating intersection of our journey: the thin line between boundless ambition and what is often dismissed as delusional. In the world of dreams and aspirations, it is not uncommon for grand visions and extraordinary goals to be considered delusional. But what if these seemingly unattainable dreams are the key to extraordinary success? History is replete with examples of individuals whose ambitions were once considered delusional, but who realized their visions and changed the world. Take Steve Jobs, whose vision of a computer for every household was once considered unrealistic. His unyielding conviction and drive to realize this vision revolutionized the worlds of technology and communication. Or Albert Einstein, whose theories on space and time challenged and redefined the foundations of physics. Both may have been considered unrealistic or delusional in their day, but their delusions have left a lasting impact. These stories inspire us to look beyond what is generally accepted and recognize the possibility that what is considered delusional today could be the new reality tomorrow. They invite us to dream, pushing the boundaries of what seems possible. Are we ready to embrace our own delusional visions and utilize the power of our beliefs to achieve the seemingly impossible? Let's continue down this path of realization and explore how firm beliefs and a strong self-image can lead to success in the next chapter. Are you ready to discover and utilize the power of your own beliefs? The universe has led us to a centerpiece of our journey: the crucial role our belief system plays in achieving success. Firm beliefs and a strong self-image are often the unseen forces behind remarkable achievements. It is this inner conviction that guides us through challenges and enables us to grow beyond our own limitations. A strong self-image, fueled by positive beliefs, creates a solid foundation for success. When you firmly believe in your abilities and your vision, you act with greater determination and resilience. This confidence attracts resources, people, and opportunities that support your goals. Think of Muhammad Ali, whose unwavering belief in himself and his abilities made him the greatest in boxing. Ali used the power of self-affirmation to strengthen his psychological and physical presence in the ring. Next, we'll talk about a fascinating tool that is closely linked to self-image: the power of self-suggestion and autosuggestion. These techniques allow us to program our subconscious mind to support our conscious goals. By regularly practicing self-suggestion, we can begin to change our deep-seated beliefs and set ourselves up for success. Napoleon Hill, the famous author of Think and Grow Rich, emphasized that autosuggestion is the means by which you can free yourself from all negativity and focus on positive goals. This chapter opens up a world of possibilities for how we can use our own belief systems to create the life we want to lead. Are we ready to sharpen our beliefs so that they not only carry us through life, but empower us to reach extraordinary heights? Let's move forward with this new realization and explore the comparison between delusional thinking and purposeful planning in the next chapter. Are you ready to find the balance that will lead you to success? The universe now guides us to a crucial fork in our journey, the comparison between the effectiveness of realistic goal setting and what we might call delusional optimism. Both approaches have their place in our quest for success, but it is important to understand how and when each approach works best. Realistic goal setting is grounded and tangible. It is based on logical steps and measurable outcomes. This approach requires clear, defined goals and a structured plan to achieve those goals. It is a proven path that provides continuity and certainty and is particularly valued in professional contexts where predictability and consistency are often crucial. On the other hand, there is the delusional optimistic approach, which is characterized by overly positive thinking that often lacks any obvious basis. This type of optimism can serve as fuel for groundbreaking ideas that go beyond the status quo. In personal contexts, such optimism can help bring about extraordinary personal change and breakthroughs, especially when traditional methods fail. Now we explore the pros and cons of both approaches. Realistic goal setting provides stability and clear direction, but can limit creativity and exceptional growth if applied too rigidly. Delusional optimism, on the other hand, can lead to extraordinary success, but carries the risk of serious disappointment and failure if expectations are not realistic. These insights invite us to reflect on our own approach to goals and challenges. How do we balance the pragmatic path of goal setting with the fearless spirit of optimism? And how can we utilize the best elements of both worlds to further our personal and professional aspirations? Let's explore these questions further in a spirit of candor and courage as we turn to actual success stories through delusional thinking in the next chapter. Are you ready to hear the inspiring stories of those who dared to dream big? The universe has led us on a journey of inspiration and extraordinary success, where we now explore the stories of individuals whose unwavering belief in seemingly unattainable goals has led them to incredible achievements. These case studies illuminate how what some might dismiss as delusional thinking can actually be the driving force behind remarkable success. A striking example is that of Elon Musk, whose visionary projects such as SpaceX and Tesla were initially seen by many as unrealistic fantasies. Musk's belief that humans could one day colonize Mars and that electric cars would dominate the automotive industry seemed delusional to many. However, his relentless pursuit and unwavering belief have not only revolutionized these industries, but also shown how delusional thinking can push the boundaries of what is possible. Another example is J.K. Rowling, who was turned away at many doors with the idea of a young wizard populating a magical world. Her belief in the story of Harry Potter, despite numerous rejections and personal setbacks, eventually led to a series of books that has enthralled billions worldwide and redefined an entire genre. These stories teach us that behind every extraordinary success there is often a heartbeat of belief in the seemingly impossible. They challenge us to question our own limits of belief and perhaps even dare to do the impossible. In these stories, we see how crucial it is not only to dream, but also to be brave enough to pursue those dreams, no matter how distant or unrealistic they may seem to others. Each of these personalities has left us a trail that encourages us to think and act beyond conventional wisdom. Are you ready to explore the potential dangers that can come with delusional thinking? Let's proceed cautiously and consider the necessary precautions we need to consider as we navigate the terrain of the delusional. Having explored the inspiring heights of delusional thinking, the universe now leads us to a deeper understanding of the shadow side. While a strong belief system and great vision can lead to remarkable success, it is important to recognize the potential dangers that arise when positive thinking turns into harmful delusions. Delusional thinking, if left unchecked, can pose significant psychological and social risks. Psychologically, a person who indulges in their delusions can begin to lose touch with reality. This can lead to serious mental health problems, such as psychotic episodes, where the ability to distinguish between what is real and what is not is severely impaired. Socially, delusional thinking can lead to isolation, as relationships and social interactions can suffer as a result of a person's rigid and often unrealistic beliefs. An important warning sign that positive thinking is turning into harmful delusions is the complete rejection of any counter-evidence or critical opinions. Individuals who begin to rely solely on their beliefs, ignoring all evidence to the contrary, can quickly fall into a dangerous self-affirmation loop. Another sign may be increasing alienation from friends and family, especially if they try to raise concerns about the person's behavior or beliefs. These realizations are essential to finding the balance between pursuing our dreams and maintaining a healthy relationship with reality. They remind us to be mindful and to know the limits of our optimism. Armed with this knowledge, how do we navigate the fine line between vision and delusion? Let's explore this question further in the next chapter by looking at how to use delusional thinking safely and effectively. Are you ready to continue walking the path of wisdom and caution? Having explored the dangers of delusional thinking, the universe now guides us to practical methods on how to safely and effectively utilize the power of our beliefs. This chapter offers you concrete tips and techniques to push the boundaries of your belief without losing touch with reality. One of the keys to safely handling ambitious visions is to maintain a solid foundation of self-reflection and critical evaluation. This starts with the ability to regularly scrutinize your own convictions. Ask yourself questions such as, what are the realistic foundations of my goals, or what concrete steps are necessary to achieve my vision? This type of self-questioning helps to maintain a healthy balance between optimism and realism. Now to the techniques of mental control and emotional regulation that are essential to synchronize our inner enthusiasm with external realities. One effective method for this is meditation, which helps to center the mind and promote emotional stability. Meditation offers the opportunity to find inner peace while remaining open to new perspectives and ideas. Another powerful tool is journaling, which not only serves as an outlet for emotions, but also as a platform to structure and reflect on thoughts and goals. In addition, applying techniques from cognitive behavioral therapy can help to identify and modify unproductive or overly optimistic thought patterns. By replacing all-or-nothing thinking with more nuanced ways of looking at things, you can develop a more flexible and adaptive attitude towards your goals. These strategies allow us to dream big while keeping our feet firmly on the ground. Are we ready to use these tools to safely turn our visions into reality? Let's use these insights and explore the ethical aspects of manifesting in the next chapter. Are you ready to dive deeper into the responsibility that comes with the power of manifesting? The universe now leads us to a profound and often overlooked aspect of manifesting, the ethical considerations that must be taken into account when utilizing such techniques. This chapter addresses the moral implications that come with the intentional use of manifestation techniques and offers guidelines on how to ensure that our manifestation goals remain ethical. The practice of manifestation raises important questions. How do our desires and aspirations affect others? Are our goals only focused on our own benefit, or do they also take into account the well-being of others? It is crucial that we consider the potential impact of our aspirations on those around us and the people in our lives. Ethical manifestation requires that we find a balance between personal goals and the collective good. A first step towards ethical manifestation is to check your own goals against your core values. Ask yourself, do my goals promote justice and benevolence? Could they unintentionally harm others? This critical questioning helps to avoid self-deception and ensure that your aspirations are not only self-centered but also contribute positively to the common good. Transparency is also important when communicating with others about your goals and methods. Openness fosters trust and allows others to provide constructive feedback that can help to further sharpen the ethical aspects of your goals. It is also essential to maintain an attitude of humility, being willing to adjust your views as you receive new information or as circumstances change. In reflecting on these ethical dimensions, we discover not only the responsibility that comes with the power of manifestation, but also the opportunity to bring a higher level of moral integrity into our lives and the lives of others through our manifestations. Let's use these insights as a foundation to explore how we can integrate these principles into our daily lives in the next chapter. Are you ready to create and live the daily practice of manifesting ethically? The universe has led us to practical aspects of how we can positively integrate what we call delusional thinking into our daily lives. This chapter is dedicated to the art of applying daily manifestation techniques and creating an environment that not only supports delusional-sounding thinking, but also encourages and nurtures it. Let's start with practical tips on how to apply manifestation techniques on a daily basis. One effective approach is to set daily intentions. Start your day with a few minutes of silence in which you clearly formulate what you want to achieve. These intentions should be formulated positively and convey the feeling that your wishes have already been fulfilled. Visualize your goals as realized facts and feel the emotions that accompany this realization. This practice helps you to stay mentally and emotionally focused on your goals. Now, to create an environment that supports delusional thinking, surround yourself with people who also dream big and understand the power of positive thinking. The energy and motivation of such a group can be contagious and spur you on. It is also helpful to physically be in a space that encourages inspiration and creativity. This could be through motivational posters, inspirational quotes, or even the layout of your workspace that supports creativity and efficiency. Another important aspect is the use of media that provides positive and empowering content. Whether it's books, podcasts, or videos, consciously choose content that reinforces your beliefs and challenges you to think beyond your current limitations. This feeds your subconscious mind with empowering thoughts and helps to overcome the mental barriers we often unconsciously erect. Equipped with these tools, you are able to utilize the potential of delusional thinking on a daily basis and shape a reality that reflects your wildest dreams and visions. Are you ready to embrace these techniques and make them a permanent part of your life? Let's now summarize what we have learned in the next chapter and reflect on how we can apply these learnings in our lives. Are you ready to end the journey with a deep and meaningful reflection? We are now at the end of our fascinating journey through the world of delusional thinking and its role in the manifestation of our deepest desires and goals. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we have gathered and consider the balance required to remain both delusional and realistic in our approach to life. At the beginning of our journey, we explored the meaning of the term delusional and how it is used in both everyday and psychological contexts. We have seen that delusional thinking, when channeled correctly, can be a powerful source of inspiration and motivation, pushing us to strive beyond our perceived limits and achieve the seemingly impossible. We also explored the psychological mechanisms behind manifestation and how our belief system shapes our reality. In doing so, we have highlighted the link between the placebo effect and manifestation, emphasizing the power of our beliefs to influence our physical and emotional health. As we looked at the inspiring stories of individuals such as Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling who have transformed their delusional visions into groundbreaking realities, we also recognized the dangers that occur when positive thinking turns into destructive delusions. From this we have learned important lessons about the need to constantly challenge our goals and dreams and maintain a balance that includes both healthy ambitions and a realistic view of our abilities and circumstances. Finally, we discussed practical ways in which we can safely integrate delusional thinking into our everyday lives, from setting daily intentions to creating an inspiring environment. These techniques are not only tools for self-improvement, but also ways to foster a more positive and productive community. The balance between delusional thinking and realistic living is not always easy to find, but through conscious self-reflection, open communication with others and constantly adjusting our methods and goals, we can lead fulfilling and successful lives. May the insights from this video inspire you to push your own boundaries and use the magic of your own mind to shape your world.